Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning, friends. How are you? It's time to start our day. We'll work and learn and play. Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning, Dairy Road friends. We're going to start our day with some circle time. That means first things first, we're going to do some calendar. When I look at my calendar, I always come up to the top first, this part. Do you remember what does this tell us in our calendar? Up top, it tells us the month. Right now, we are in the month of May. If you look at the calendar and you notice something has started to happen as we've gone through our month of May, what do you notice about the numbers? Are there a lot of numbers or a little bit of numbers on my calendar? There's a lot more, aren't there? When we started up here with number 1, my calendar was pretty empty. But as we've gone on through the month of May and we've added more numbers, my calendar is starting to fill up. Do you know what happens when we get to the end of the calendar when it's filled up? That means that something's going to change. We're going to be in a new month. So May will be done and we'll be in a new month. We won't talk about that month just yet. We'll have to wait and see. We've still got a little bit more time in our calendar. Now, since we have our numbers on there, I want to find out what today's number is going to be. Before we look at today's number, which is going to go right here, we're going to look at yesterday's number. Yesterday's number has 2 numbers in it together. I see a number 2 and a number 0. When we write them together like this, do you know what number that makes? That's the number 20. When there's a 2 and a 0 next to each other, it makes the number 20. So yesterday was number 20. Let's see what today's number in May is going to be. Will you help me count? All right. We're going to start up here with our number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Today's number is 21. You can also say it by saying it is May 21st. Thank you for helping me count and figure out what today's number was, friends. I needed your help with that. All right, now that we know it's May 21 or May 21st, we need to find out what day of the week it is. Will you help me sing our Days of the Week song? All right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Did you see what day of the week we were singing when we stopped on today's spot? Let's sing it slow again. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's day of the week is Thursday. So our whole date all together is it's Thursday, May 21st. Thank you, friends, for helping me with calendar. Next up, we're going to do our weather watcher, so make sure go take a peek out your window or get close by so you'll be ready to tell us the weather at your house. All right, weather watchers, it's that time. We're going to sing our weather watcher song and find out what the weather's like today. Now remember, what the weather's like at my house might be the same at your house or it might be different. So you're going to have to check out your window and see. I like to sing my weather song and tap on my arms while I sing. You could do that with me You could stand up and do it on your legs, or you could just listen or sing along. All right, I'm going to get started and get my arms ready. Weather watcher, weather watcher, what do you see? What do you see? Tell us what the weather's like. Tell us what the weather's like. Won't you please? Won't you please? All right. Now, I'm not going to tell you right away what the weather's like today. I'm going to give you clues. And I know you'll be able to figure them out because you're smart. I have 2 different weather words today for the weather at my house. One of them tells us the temperature it's outside today, and the other just tells us what kind of weather it is. I'll give you clues about the temperature first. If you look at what I'm wearing today, you can tell I'm wearing what kind of sleeves? Short sleeves. Now let's think about what temperature weather would we wear short sleeves in? Would we wear it in cold weather or we wear it in hot weather? What do you think? We would wear it in hot, wouldn't we? So one of my weathers today is that it's hot. If it was cold, I might be wearing some different clothes, like jackets, long pants, or maybe even a hat to keep my head warm. All right, you figured out weather number 1. Now, the second type of weather today is nice outside because it's a little bit shady, which is good because it's also hot. So what kind of weather would make it a little bit shady outside? Can you think? Maybe something that's up in the sky that could be making that shade down on the ground. The weather at my house is hot and cloudy. Those clouds up in the sky are making it nice and shady outside. All right, we're going to read our weather sentence all together. The weather is hot and cloudy at Miss Becca's house today. Now, I noticed something about these clouds that I wanted to share with you guys today, because a lot of times clouds can be different colors, and I noticed something about the clouds outside. There were a lot of white clouds, but I also noticed some darker gray clouds a little bit further away, and that made me think about the weather, and that maybe it might change later on today. Can you think about what kind of weather might change that might bring gray clouds? Maybe some rainy weather? I'll have to wait and see. Sometimes those rainy clouds come over us and sometimes they just go right on by. But for right now, the weather is hot and cloudy at my house today. Is the weather at your house the same or is it different? All right, we're going to do one last thing in our circle time today. We're going to talk about our letters and our letter sounds this week. This week, we've been talking about not just one letter, but 2. We've been talking about the letters T and H and the sound that they make when we have them together in words. T and H together make a sound like at the beginning of these words. Think, thumb, and throw. Also, we could write it like this with a capital or uppercase T, like in Thursday. Think, thumb, throw, and Thursday. Did you hear that TH sound at the beginning of all those words? Sometimes you might also hear the TH sound in the middle of words. Listen to these words and see if you can hear it. Mother, brother, weather. Did you hear the sound? If we look at these words, we can see the TH is in the middle of it, like in weather. I also noticed something fun about book titles and TH words, and I want you to go look at the books in your house and see if you noticed the same thing. So what I did is I got a couple different books and I looked at their titles, and I noticed that a lot of book titles have TH words in them. Like in this book, The Gingerbread Cowboy. Did you hear the TH word? The Gingerbread Cowboy. The starts with TH, and we can see it right here. They wrote it with 2 capitals to kind of be fancy for the title of the book. I kept looking and I found 2 more books to show you with TH words in their title. All right, I'm going to read you the title. Listen and see. Can you hear the TH word? They call me Woolly. Did you hear it? I'll read it again. They call me Woolly. They was the TH word in this title. Now, the last book that I found was interesting to me because it actually had 2 TH words in its title. Listen and see if you can hear both of the TH words in this book's title. The Thank You Book. Did you hear them? Can you see them in the words? Which ones have TH? I'll read it again. The Thank You Book. The and thank both have TH at the beginning of their words. I want you to go look at the books in your house and see. Can you see letter T and H in some of the words? Have a grown-up or maybe even a big brother or sister help you read them and see. Do you hear the TH letter in the words? Like in thank and the? You'll have to check and see. Bye, friends. See you soon.